Welcome to Dyno Bob's Garage. Today we're sitting here at Bob's table and we're going to take a look at the Stage 5 Plus, and he's also going to go over the throttle body of Plenum and porting and stuff like that. So here he is. He's gonna tell you himself.
All right, Kyle. What I want to explain today is, for an example, here's a stock gasket for your Terminator Cobra.
Okay.
We make our own gaskets now. We got them in, two different sizes. My small size is actually a little bigger than stock. It's kind of our standard.
Okay.
But what I want to get to today is a welded plenum.
Right.
And why do we want to do a welded plenum? Well, here's what happens. There's a lot of aftermarket throttle bodies out there.
Right.
And most of them are pretty good units. But when you look at the size of this, it's an AccuFab. It's a nice one. And, it bolts directly on here. And when you bolt these on, you get good throttle response, but you don't always see a big number on the dyno from just the swap.
Right.
But it does throttle respond, feels kind of cool, on the get-go.
Right.
But why aren't I seeing big horsepower? Well, look at this. I don't care how big the throttle body is, if it's big as a basketball, but when it funnels down into a hole that small.
Yeah, see if we get it up. Let me make sure. Tilt it this way a little bit.
See it?
Oh, there you go. Okay, wow. Look at that.
So I usually explain it like that. You could have one as big as a basketball, but if it's funneling down into a small hole,
It don't matter.
well, the gains ain't going to be really what you're hoping for. So what we do here is I'm going to do a welded plenum, and we're going to take our large gasket. Boom. Well, the large gasket, you can see it's way over the
Holy crap.
it's way over the plenum itself. What we're going to have to do, we're going to have to build that up. We're going to have to add all this material in here. We're going to have to back the material way up here.
Okay.
It's going to be important to get our square inch area and take advantage of this huge gasket. So this is the process. And here, let's look at the blower.
Okay.
To get an idea. I mean, look at this.
Wow.
So,
wow, that's a lot of surface area there to take out.
it's a whole bunch. But it's the only way to take advantage
Of a big throttle body.
of a big throttle body.
Okay, that makes
And
sense.
like I say, there's a lot of good ones. We sell the Dragon. We get a lot of AccuFabs work good. We also do a BBK. I do in 2 series, and a BBK I do is actually one of the higher flowing ones.
Awesome.
But the Dragon is the largest. It is the largest. It actually flows more than this blower can support. Yeah,
Right.
it's a high flowing unit.
Okay.
So, well, let's go at it. I'll fire up this welder.
All right, awesome. We're going to fire up the welder and we'll be back. All right, I wanted to give you guys another shot here of the plenum and the difference. You can clearly see here how big this throttle body is. And what Bob has done, let's go ahead and move the throttle body out of the way there. As he's built this up on this other piece, go ahead and grab that piece and bring it over by the camera.
All right, I'm just about done. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, that'll do it. Get the big glove on. This thing is screeching hot.
Right on. Alright. Go ahead and bring it up so we can see all that metal you added on that thing. Okay, a little bit higher.
Well, it might be better if I show them both pieces.
Okay.
These are both AccuFabs. You just got a polished one and a non-polished one.
Hold them together so we can see.
Right.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So you can see where we're at in here.
Right.
And probably see.
Okay, yeah, I got a good shot of that. Wow.
Kind of what's going on here, because we gotta really pull this back, because if I just gasket match that real big at here, it's still gonna be small in the middle.
Right.
So yeah, it is a lot of work to get it done right, but it's what we got to do. What'll happen with this next? It's gonna have to go over to Kurt's department. He's gonna have to put it on the mill and mill it flat.
Okay.
And it's gonna come back to me. I'm gonna have to hand form this. Everything's handcrafted here, one piece at a time. And this thing will get smoothed out by hand. We'll actually hand polish it.
All right.
The guy probably won't even know really what's going on, except it's running like crazy.
Right on.
There you go.